Season 2.
We made it through.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Season 2.
Talented. It's just the people who play the game can spot. Oh, this gonna be the flaw. You got the talent.
The old Papa Strange and the Vintage B.
Yo,
the reserve lunch table.
Like, damn, I want y'all niggas to see. And you know the crazy part is you start being a recruit for this shit. Yo, I know you'll fuck with this whole shit.
Make sure y'all go like and subscribe and share, because that's all love 2025. Peace and blessings to everybody.
Put the Hershey down.
Yeah, man. Don't drop the shit on the floor, man.
I ain't, yo slam tear his house up, yo.
Nigga, we paying for that carpet cleaner, nigga. Like, nah, man. The reserve lunch table. Papa Strange and Vintage B.
Love.
This is season 2 now.
Season 2 made it through, baby.
Season 2, they gonna get dropped right there. Season 2 made it through. So we just starting off, happy New Year, everybody. It's been a while. We got some big things that we're working on. Pause. We got a lot of collabs.
Can't say nothing.
No, you can't, man. We got a lot of different things that we're working on. For one, shout out to Pat. Pat is a little bit under the weather, so he's just getting back to himself. So
Bring back soon.
We get our guy back, but yeah, we wanted to start off by saying, of course, Happy New Year. We ain't see y'all since the New Year. Make sure that y'all go subscribe. Make sure that y'all follow the page. We on YouTube, The Reserve Lunch Table. The Instagram page is The Reserve Lunch Table as well, all one word. Yeah, we happy to be back. We got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. First, I want to talk about, I want to make sure that we show our condolences to, because Ryan was our guy. It was a good look at his, Jones, at his, we want to say happy hour. He didn't want to have a viewing. Yeah, he didn't want to have a funeral. We wanted to have a nice little home going. There was a lot of good energy in there, a lot of familiar faces, a lot of who's in there. They sent you off well, my boy. So shout out to your family, condolences to your family. Yeah, God rest his soul. Course Half, Pool Man Father, man, that was our guy. We used to pile the Land Rover up and get to
Money Green, though. Money Green Land Rover.
Yeah, man, Murphy Homes, West Baltimore, McCullough Homes legend. So we definitely want to show love to him and send our love and prayers out to our guy. Pool Man, hold it down, man. You the HNIC now, head of the family now. You lost your grandmother and your father within 6 months.
Yeah,
6 months. Yeah. So
they instilled everything in you, man. So
yeah,
you got what it takes, and we here if you need.
You know we here.
Need us. I'm sorry.
You know we here. Yeah. Anybody that I can't think of off the top of our head, I know we lost a few people.
Shit, man, it's been tough. It's been tough, man. It's unfortunate. I feel damn near kind of numb to some shit, because it's like, how much more can the motherfucker take?
Yeah.
But shout out to all the ones that we may have forgotten. Our people's condolences and apologies if we didn't get them.
It was all love. Definitely all love. Fuck else. I think that's it.
Yeah, outside of the plane, 85 plane crashes going on, man.
Oh, I mean,
God damn.
Shout out to the condolences to them as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good segue.
Their families and stuff, and just the world, man. We all need it right now, especially with this circus that's taking place, man. We don't know what to believe, where to go, who to trust. You know what I mean? Just
stay prayed up.
Stay prayed up. Keep living your life, man. Don't live in such a scarce society. For lack of better words, you know what I mean? Try to just keep living and walk with God, you feel me? And do what's best for yourself.
I was just talking to somebody about that, where it's like, whether you voted for Trump or you didn't, still our president right now. So you got to move accordingly. Yeah. You got to pray that he making the right decisions for the well-being of everybody. All that other shit is out the window. That's your president. That's our president right now, man. He pressing the buttons right now. So you got to pray for the best on that regard. Because if anything else don't happen, that's 4 years that we got him right now. So, listen, stay prayed up. Make sure you walk on the right path. But most importantly, stay out the way and put something away for a rainy day. That's my main focus right now, was making sure that y'all got a little nest egg put together, making sure, they talked about the elders on doomsday being prepared, but y'all better be going to get a case of water every time you go to Sam's Club. Go get your beans and all of that. Like, yo, you never know. You never know. If COVID didn't show you anything, that's just enough of what we seeing right now. That shit looking a little goofy. Like you just said, the plane crashes and a whole bunch of other shit happening. We don't know what's going on. So when you're in a space where you don't know what's going on, you got to prepare for the worst.
I look at it like, instead of worrying about the House of Senate, worry about your house. You know what I mean? You got you got their shit, you got the local government, and you got your responsibility. You feel me? So I feel like whatever vote you feel ain't count or go in your favor, however you vote in your house with, whether it's just you or whoever you share that space with, is key. All that focusing on whatever going on in the world is really going to just put down. Pay attention, of course. Don't be dismissive to understand what's going on around you, but care the most about what's going on within you. Even when I say house, I mean within yourself. You feel me? Like, keep your house clean. You can spot the mess. You feel me? So that's my advice to her. You know what I mean? And keep pushing. I mean, this shit's getting wicked.
I'm really like
I ain't
lost for
surprised
words.
about nothing else no more.
Nah.
Since COVID. You feel me?
Nah, like I'm really lost for words, and it's like every day is something new. Like you don't know what the fuck is going on. What happened? What?
So when you damn near not like, oh, that happened. Oh shit, all right.
Yeah, it's like, oh wow.
You gotta adjust again. Like I look at it like I don't complain, I adjust. You feel me? Like
that's what her people were saying. It's like, yo, maybe this is regular, and this is just the first time that we hear it every day because of certain departments being relinquished of their duties.
I don't know if it's regular. The shit that's happening, I ain't never seen.
With the plane crash?
No. That's definitely irregular. We ain't never seen that at this rate. Or no,
maybe we just didn't know.
News was news. You feel me?
Yeah.
But then also, that's also why they pay so much for media to control what we see and hear.
Yeah.
As well. But then also, when things like this take place, it is too scarce. You feel me? Like a bunch of shit gonna happen. It might have happened. You hear about a shooting. We don't hear about as many shootings that take place. Like we might hear about the big ones, Columbine, something like that.
Right.
But then you'll get a
National
report like it was hella mass shootings or this month, this throughout this year.
Local news.
Yeah, we might have heard about 2 or 3 though. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, well, maybe it does happen regularly. We just don't. Of course, as many as happened thus far, it was like every once a week something was happening.
Yeah.
But maybe it's not to that point. Maybe it was happening, but now we just hear about it more now because of the limelight that's put on the department.
This shit's a little different, man. I ain't never seen a motherfucker who ain't really a part of the office have so much power, i.e. Elon Musk and shit like that. Like, or them getting involved. It's a new world. It's really becoming a new world order. You feel me? I don't even think it was the one they planned for. As far as the things that we was taught that would happen, I think it's really a new regime where they on some people who control the media control the gold or have the gold. You feel me? So it's like, and because Trump is a businessman, he looking at it like, well, shit, what's the business of it? You feel me?
Yeah.
Well, how do we make this work for me, for real? Because it's kind of like a selfish thing. You feel me? In a sense, or whoever playing that game with them. You feel me? Or he see the long term benefits of bringing them in. And unfortunately, it may or may not backfire because you got niggas with too much. Who too drunk off power, you feel me? So it's like it's getting fun. This nigga, I don't even think this nigga a real person. I ain't gonna hold you, Elon. I think he a fucking alien. I think all niggas is real aliens.
Yo, you just got, and then it's okay.
They look like him too, though. I ain't no bullshit.
No bullshit. They got people who are actually saying, we're thinking like, well, he's the actual president.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why the fuck are you in the office making? Like, how are you giving these
executive decisions?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you just
fuck his cuz, man.
Yeah, you can have with regular clothes on, talking on over the church's money. Like, what is going on?
Well, you ain't see he did the Heil Hitler salute?
Yeah.
Come on.
They claim it was like he blew a kiss from the heart. But niggas know that, bro.
Yeah, come on, man. Let one of us do the Heil Hitler. Man, you know, I'm sorry.
Man, listen.
Shit, what's they do? They talk crazy about him doing it.
Oh,
Kanye.
that's because it's Kanye, though.
See, I won't excuse his behavior. I just know he can be radical on purpose. You know what I mean? So
I just think he's at a point to where now it's too far. You too far along to have to do these things to do for a rollout.
see, but I think that I think he trying to show. In a way, I commend the nigga. Not excusing his behavior when it comes to shit that matter.
Yeah.
But I think I look at Kanye. Kanye more gangster than the gangsters that we consider gangsters. When you think about it, like you really going up against the powers that be, and you winning in a sense. You feel me? Like
they really crush you with a button.
yeah. And then when you seen why he was doing the shit, he was being so radical. He was really just trying to get his freedom back to the point where them niggas had it. They wanted to drop him out. You disrespectful. Fuck, you playing with our religion.
Right.
You gotta go. The whole time he doing that shit on purpose. Like, oh yeah, I'm free now. Yeah, like that. Now I can really pop my shit. All right, y'all ain't fucking me over here. I'm going to Japan. Need some inspiration anyway.
Right.
You feel me? He going over there. They damn near. That's like Switzerland almost. You feel me? I'm sure it might be what you call that shit? Extradition or something like that. When they come get you. Yeah, but you know they come get you.
Extradite.
They can come get you, I think, from over there. I don't know. I know it's certain places they can't get you. No, Japan. It's certain places I know they can't get you. I forgot what you call that shit, but
I think he got dual citizenship too. He got one over there and here.
I'm
Remember
sure
he had it since he was a kid. Remember his mom took him over there.
Right. Yeah, his mom was a teacher or something over there.
And was he not? No,
He wasn't born
in
there.
the
He was
States.
born
He was
in
born in the
Yeah.
States, but he was.
He was
over
there
there
when he
for a
was young
second.
though.
Yeah.
But
Smart.
I think he more gangster than a lot of them so-called gangsters because them guys who even the most powerful ones, they still bow down to somebody within that industry. You feel me? He be on some, man, you can't censor me. You can't tell me shit. You know what I mean? But the flip side of that is knowing you can break through that, and then you using your power for other shit or you using it in the wrong way, influence in the wrong way. You feel me? So, and I think sometimes he could be a bit radical. Just he might not think in a sense, but he'll come back and recant or pull his shit
He'll
together.
come back around. I to me, I'm just looking at it. How, at what point do you say, all right, yo, enough is enough, bro?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you at a
yeah.
point where you don't need to do something outlandish for a rollout. Like, it's like, bro, you don't, you know what I mean? Like, even with, so to switch gears to the 50 and being in, how's that BMF? Beach.
I mean,
so
yeah,
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But, when I saw that come out, I'm like, yo, is this a rollout thing again? I know it's some real accusations, and you don't just put on a nigga, but yo, is this a rollout? Because maybe the shit with Rotimi.
That's what I instantly thought of that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like that.
I think it is too.
And it's
bro.
the last episode. It is actually the last season. And it's not because of him. It's because it's the last season they contracted to do last year.
Right.
So like they knew this was coming.
But
it's going to bring more attention to the show.
I believe that, but I only think that is. I think that it ain't bullshit because the show actually got canceled. It's a thing of he built because it could have been on the back end of like 50 handing him a favor on some that shit would be canceled, and then it happens.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then I would look at it like, oh, this shit might be a game for real.
Yeah.
But the fact that it actually got canceled, and we don't know if he had the power to cancel it or it was just low ticket.
I feel like it was. You talking about the show?
The show.
Oh yeah, I don't
Yo, you talking about the concert?
Yeah.
Yeah. They said that it was due to low ticket sales. Supposedly, I heard this. I don't know how true it is, but I don't know. Also,
50 said he ain't get on the phone. I saw that post.
Yeah. I think two things may have happened, possibly three if we want to include 50. He could have made the call. It could have been the arena or whoever. I would say the arena. I don't think whoever was putting the show together would cancel it. The security of the arena, and then three, Meech is like either parole officer or something.
Yeah, because of all the criminals that's going to be involved in that.
You go around felons and all this other kind of shit. So I think one of those three things took place.
Or all three.
Or all three.
Yeah.
And they could have just bad time. Because it literally got canceled like hours before the motherfucker. Not even like days before.
Real?
Mm-hmm.
It was because Rick Ross was talking about it the day of. Like, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna pull up in the night. You know how he show off his cars and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A couple stories later, he like, this show ain't gonna happen tonight. It
was a couple stories later.
No, real shit. I know it because I seen on YouTube a nigga played it that way. Like,
the
played the whole story, yeah. And I was like, damn. So it literally was the day of. So it was like, damn, the thing people came in, people flew in and got outfits and bullshit.
You know a girl that was there.
Huh?
A girl that was there.
You said I know?
No, Larissa said she knew a girl that was there. Like she was
Man.
like, I came out for the show.
Yeah.
She was just like, I don't know. I ain't got nothing else to do now.
Yeah, everybody went to the office.
No, that's crazy.
What's
So
the
it's
office?
It's a strip club down there. I think
That's
it's sold
crazy.
out. I mean, I think it's closed now, but
Who would have
man,
thought his rollout would have been like that coming home? Like
and it's crazy, right? I don't even fuck with Wack 100, but he said some shit that made sense to me. And he was like, man, he basically was like, Meech, you were so eager to get yourself back out there, feeling for that dopamine again, basically. Like, you stand next to Rick Ross due to the whole situation. Now, in my opinion, I don't feel like he ain't got shit to do with that. I think 50 just kind of can be like, he always been that way. What is it? Enemy of my enemy? Not even that line. It's not that line. But it's basically, if you fuck with him and I don't fuck with him, then
Yeah,
I
you
don't fuck
guilty
with
by
you.
association. I don't
Yeah,
mess with you.
yeah. So we watched that happen with Jada Kids with Fat Joe.
But why do you end the business like that? If it's business, why you mad that I'm working with him? Like, it's business.
because and we don't know, but if from outside looking in and us just knowing how 50 is, if he put your son, he put your family in position to do what they are doing, like put money back into your pocket, not knowing that they had money stashed away. He came home, somebody had a bag for him, whatever. But like, bro, I got your son to a position to where he's a star. Yo, I'm telling your story. Your whole family is eating, and it's like,
You would think naturally you're gonna be loyal to him.
So so you feel because he owes 50 some loyalty because he helped his son out.
I'm just saying from what we can think that how 50 from his
I think
resume.
that's how he see it.
Yeah, that's how
That's
he
how
see
see
it.
it.
So
Which is fair.
yeah,
His side of it is fair, and then Meech trying to better himself is fair.
yeah.
And then I don't think it was on some like it could have been different if he came to Ross like, man, you know that nigga 50 did it. I talked to him. He said and he doing some funny shit. Then it's different. But it's literally like, nigga, this ain't the main nigga of the show. This ain't the focus. It's literally all these other niggas, but because he's here, you know what I mean? He did a drop with him like he did a drop with everyone else like he did a drop with Ross. So it was like, but 50 kind of, it's like a me against the world type. I get it, and it's like you've been betrayed, you've been through a lot of shit, so I can see that, like where you like, nah, nigga, fuck that, because every time I do something for a nigga, they do this, and then boom. So I get both sides, you feel me? But it was like,
Can I ask y'all something? I feel like Big Meech's rollout should have been super huge coming home from. We thought he was gonna have the biggest homecoming of anybody coming home of our generation. You would have thought he would have been the most celebrated, but he wasn't when he came.
I think his rollout just wasn't. His rollout wasn't calculated like how it was supposed to be calculated.
it ain't time to roll out.
It ain't.
That's what I'm saying.
You still got like, I think like 3 more years on the home.
That's my whole point. Like when we started seeing like how the Elpo situation, even though they got two totally different situations.
Right.
When you look at Meech and then you look at somebody like a Jay Prince, they talking about like the mystique is gone.
Right, yeah.
You ain't even supposed to know how that nigga talk now.
Right,
like,
exactly. I
You
agree.
started seeing like the veneer promotions and all of that.
Yeah.
Like you damn near is like you're not even supposed to. You didn't do an interview yet, but it's almost like you did.
Yeah. It
So
is.
it's like to me personally, his rollout should have. We shouldn't even hear nothing from him right now.
So almost like, he was a rapper or whatever, but you ain't hear shit. You saw him, but that was it. Rayful Evans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? He could have easily got Vlad to fly on him. I think it might be some shit where they can't do certain things if they on house arrest or they don't want to incriminate themselves. Because I think that's also why, technically Terry did it that way. You know what I mean? He ain't really say, he took pictures with niggas and kept it cool.
That's it.
But he always been that way too, though. You feel me? So it was like, but I feel like it may be a change now that he was also on the monitor and shit. So it could be a change now that he, whatever. But I think you don't want to incriminate yourself no more than you already in. So you like, all right, I'm gonna wait till when I'm completely free of all this shit, I can speak on whatever. Let us statute of limitation pass by or whatever. But then it also could be, we was young when that shit was happening.
Yeah.
So the flaws and shit that a man may have, we may not understand. There's probably niggas who knew him back then. He might have did some, not saying that character, he might have did some whole shit or something.
Yeah.
But even though we looking at it like, yo, we never know. Ain't nothing came out on him this long.
Right.
After all
Jacket
these
is
years. The
definitely-
moment he come
yeah.
home, or about to come home, now it's allegations
telling
and shit.
and all.
Yeah.
It's weird because
It's weird.
the Tammy Cohen thing been going on since he had first got locked up. I mean, she was the first person to put the documentary out on BMF. Was the Tammy Cohen
own the
version?
rights to the shit, right?
Because he's supposedly sold his rights to her in order for her to do all the deals on the table that you get with 50 and all these other people
Right,
and
right,
shit.
right.
But she had to put out that first documentary in order to establish that this is us doing this
Yeah.
together as a unit and shit. But she's the one that's supposed to be the informant, not him. You know, I don't know. Have you ever read any of the
The
paperwork?
way that they spinning it is
Yeah.
she's the informant,
But
but
she worked with
He
him.
made her tell.
basically third
Convince
party.
her to tell
Mhm.
so that it didn't come from him.
Yeah.
But the guy Cuffy, well, they saying even though that happened, nothing still stuck. So technically, he didn't. Technically, him or her didn't tell because I guess the nigga is not really locked up for something that
They
told
told
him.
him.
Right,
up for.
but then he got locked up for something else that they heard on the
It's
tape.
basically some Kim Wayne shit in Living Color. I don't mean to want to gossip, but you ain't hear this from me.
Right.
It's like on some shit like that from what they saying, because you've heard Blue Da Vinci come out and say it a few times, and it was like, that just doesn't make. That's the only way I feel like it could stick with some situation like this, because if he's in there for that long and he has no mustard on his jacket, the only way it would make sense for us to believe the shit that y'all saying is that, because it's unprovable. He ain't say nothing, but he told the girl what to say, so he just basically dry snitched. So it's like, how do you prove that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I
They
don't.
trying their hardest to make it stick. Like, no, we didn't watch everybody, and then you got a lot of media whores now who really just trying to keep their name relevant, like a Whack 100. I ain't even a nigga who dislike people, but you can see what people be doing, yo. Like, for real, because it be like, you can spot this shit. You be like, yo, you doing this shit on purpose. Like, I didn't, you know, us coming from here, and I just watched Jay Hill and Tank interview, and they said something interesting where he was like, you know, us coming from here, from Baltimore, we don't know how to be in these rooms where you turn it on and off. Yeah, like we only know if it feel like it ain't right, then it ain't right to us, and we call it out. And it made me think about how we used to talk about how certain athletes went to the league and they couldn't handle that rookie pressure, all that little trickery shit they be doing. Like, man, I ain't with none of that shit. We don't know it's a process, what you call it, a hazing thing. You feel me? But we thinking we being played with because we so defensive because that's how we come up. Like nobody be playing like that. You know, it ain't hidden in plain sight. It's like if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. Like, that's how we operate here. You feel me? So to see that was like, damn. And when they said, I literally was watching it earlier before I came here, and I'm like, damn, that all makes sense. You feel me? We really, and even myself, I go places and I'm like, I'm not with that shit. Bro.
Yeah,
like,
it's gonna be all in your face.
yeah, I'm gonna just remove it. I'm gonna just remove myself versus trying to play the game. I remember I having a talk with a particular person. I won't even say the profession because it might give him away, but he told me, yo, you just gotta play the game. Yeah. And I was like, yo, I ain't into it. I said, I get what you're saying, but it don't feel right. He said, yeah, I know, yo, but that's the game.
You gotta play the yo.
And I was like, I said, well, maybe I don't know how to play. I said, I need to learn how to play this.
That's exactly what it is. Melo said something about it that made so much sense. Where it's like he was like, I really don't know if you watch his show. I mean, Rudy Gay was on there.
I didn't see Rudy Gay one.
Yeah, Rudy Gay is like he's like a long-standing guest now.
Yeah.
But he was like, yo, I didn't really go through the rookie hazing because he's like, I did, but I didn't. For the same, the Baltimore mentality.
Yeah.
He's like, I stood in front of that shit. So he was like, yo, I didn't get the, go do this and go do that.
Yeah.
Before y'all got to do that, I was already bringing donuts. She said, yo, let me go ahead and stand in front of this.
Yeah.
That's probably the best way to go about it.
Yeah,
It's like, but I'm not, I'm not even gonna play that game with y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
No. That's in my opinion. All of our opinion. That really is a Baltimore mentality. Like, nah, this shit weird, bro. And I'm gonna tell you that this shit is weird.
Yeah,
I've seen
no
it.
problem.
Not even just professionally. I remember going like in college. When people used to come back home, like, yo, this nigga could have made it. This guy could have been such and such. Yo, why didn't it happen? Yo, the coach ain't like me. Nah. You went out there on some shit. That Baltimore mentality has to be suppressed to an extent. Not change who you are, but you gotta, yo, you mad because of my name is Larry.
Yeah.
Oh, your name is Rook,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
You're a rookie,
Rookie
nigga.
right now.
Like, you can't be so strung out on that and be like, yo, no, I mean, my name is, bro, your name is Rook, bro. Like, it's all about proving yourself.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
went through it.
Man, well, look, man, we gonna, like my man say, pay some bills, man, and we gonna spend back.
It's the reserved lunch table.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
Yo, I keep thinking about, when you go to the grocery store. Do y'all notice that women be judging y'all
I don't know.
cart? That you just because you be high, so you
Yo,
got
something hot.
Yo, when you got your shopping cart and you moving through the grocery store, check. You know how they always talk about women looking at your watch or looking at your shoes. First thing they beeline to is your cart. I want to know what they thinking. In my eyes, I'm thinking they judging you from your cart. Like you got a whole bunch of hungry mans and shit like that in there. Like they looking at it like, all right, can this nigga cook or is he shopping? Because you can kind of judge like, all right, is he single? Because if your shit goofy,
You could be single, you could be shopping for your lady. Like
Yeah.
you could be single shopping for your lady. Or what I learned the first time I ever noticed it was an older lady
Yeah.
who was actually a clerk, and this was my, was it this one? It was my first spot. That's how
Yeah.
she picked it up. She said, but my mother hadn't been with me. I think I was like 4, 5 at the time. 26. I was 26, and I'm walking. I'm in the line. She said, you this is first apartment, ain't it? And I said, how you know that? She said, you got 2 of everything. I was cracking up. But it was like a bunch of cleaning shit and all that.
Yeah.
She said, I did the same thing with my son. You know, I was like, damn, that's crazy. So when you said it on the loud, I'm like, damn, I ain't think about it again since then.
Yeah.
But my ass eat out so much. I ain't,
yo, gotta tighten up, man. It's always funny to me because they'll look at your cart and then they look at you. Can almost see like admiration when they look at it, like, yeah, he knows what's going. Because it ain't a whole bunch of goofy shit in my cart. Like I said, hungry mans and all that dumb ass shit.
Cereal and shit.
Yes, big snacks and shit in there. Like, the fuck is he doing with a whole fillet of something in there?
Yeah. But that's the thing though. Like when I do go to the cart,
Yeah.
I come out correct. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right.
But like they be more impressed with my like Target cart. All like what you know about this? You know what I mean? Like I really get slick with it. You know what I mean?
Y'all niggas in there using the supermarket to book bitches, man. Y'all crazy.
Listen, I honestly, I be spearheaded when I'm, cause I
be having my
gotta
headphones
focus
on.
and get what, I do the
I
same
love
thing.
that.
I just go vibe out and even though I don't think nobody bothering me, but I'm just like, it's just the vibe, you know what I mean? Get you through it faster. You ain't thinking about
Supermarket. If you're looking for a late supermarket, is a place to get women.
But
I can say that.
so when I shop, right? I guess because I go to Harris Teeter a lot, but it's so much so that I know the aisles.
Yeah.
So do you go like, I know some people make a list and then go pertaining to the list.
Yeah.
I go through pretty much every aisle that I normally go through just to,
Make
it's like
sure.
I know what to find in each aisle, you feel me? So it's
Yeah.
like I kind of shop like that. I know I don't never make it to the frozen food side.
Yeah.
First, I might go to the dairy, get some eggs or whatever. But aside from that, I know my main like whole grain, all that kind of shit. I don't really eat bread like that with my canned tuna. I know, spices, all that. So
Yeah.
You know, most regular niggas, we just call our people on the phone and ask them what to get. We don't
see,
go through the car. I need somebody to walk me through this.
And that's how you getting double booked too. Like, I'm a shop. I'm the one who goes. So I got a budget for. So I'm Sam's Club. I'm Sam's Club, Giants, Aldi. Sometimes before they had the outbreak and shit like that, get a lot of fruit from there. But Sam's Club, like, I buy bulk shit because it's like, yo, why buy one tomato sauce when I can go get the 3-pack? Because we gonna need it again.
Yeah.
We're gonna need it again.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
I don't make a list because in my head I know what I got and I got a deep freezer.
Yeah.
So even if I am doubling up, like, I'm gonna get another pack of chicken. That's all the fuck we eating.
I'm about to say whatever I use often, I get more than one.
Seasons
So it's
and all that.
Yeah, seasonings if it's like cleaner, like Comet, all that kind of stuff. Like all that shit I know I'm gonna be running through. I
Double
don't
up.
feel like he's looking for it.
Big shit. So I got the garlic pepper, big shit. Well, I'm gonna keep getting the whole big shit. We got
Seasons do last in a minute though. I ain't gonna
You
lie.
got to, yo. I cook,
Depending on
so
how
I
you
gotta
cook.
do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I gotta have the big seasons in there, and then you going through your.
How long you keeping your seasons, yo?
I
They
ain't gonna hold
last
you.
because the seasons is about big as this.
Yeah, but you know they got an expiration date on them shits.
Well,
They
it's
don't.
an expiration. They do, but
See,
nothing
look,
changed.
he been eating the same salt for 20
No,
years.
but
No,
That's
listen,
what
no,
you
but
talk
it
about.
won't. It's not. You're not gonna get sick. It just kind of lose it. If you know, like, if you got seasoned salt, if you keep it for a long period of time, it just get lighter. But it only affects how it's gonna taste when you season it. It's
Right.
just, it's
You
still
got to
gonna
put
be
more.
Yeah. Versus something happening to you. You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
have
Spices.
a whole bunch of salts. I don't have a
Yeah.
whole. That's why I'm saying I don't have an expiration date. Like if we talk about garlic pepper and shit like that, or onion powder, it really not going to expire. Like I mean, to his point. But the only salt that I actually buy is either it's going to be garlic salt or sea salt. But
Yeah. I use
shit ain't.
Pink
If
salt.
it is an expiration date, that shit gonna be like for 5 years from now.
Yeah.
It ain't that big. Nigga. Like we ain't talking about a fabric softener for restaurant size, but it's a nice amount to where I ain't gotta go back.
Yeah.
But that was just on my mental, like damn, yo, because I always trip me out. You know when you in your head by yourself and you shopping, and I'm like, damn, like people really looking in. You see the women looking in your cart, like.
But see, we saw. I'm not cut you off. I think we both do both species of sex, whatever you want to call it. But like I size up. But see, mine is in the house. I size up a chick bathroom in her kitchen.
Yeah,
I can't help it. If I spot that, I'm like,
that's the obvious one.
Yeah.
That's the obvious one.
But I peeped right. I forgot. I don't know if it was. It might have been Twitter when I had a Twitter. It was like I said when y'all go into a guy's house, which I even said guy's house, what you looking for? Or I said when you go into a guy's bathroom, what you looking for? And he was like, we checked that. It was bathroom. He said we checked that cabinet. One girl said check the cabinet and behind the toilet, like to see if you don't clean right there, then I know you ain't really busy. No, they said I'm sorry. The cabinet, the ring around the tub, and then the back of the joint.
They don't even clean the back of this hard. That's be tripping.
Yeah, but
I
see,
ain't going back there.
My
Man.
mind has always been that.
Yeah,
I feel like I keep together whatever I look for when I go to somebody's shit. Ask anybody. I'm going to just visit. I'm at this nigga house. Like I ain't really examining, but it's like you can spot, you can tell who shit clean. Where you like
you beeline right to that shit because it's natural. That's what you're going to do.
Yeah, you gotta be comfortable. Like even if if this is my man, but it's like his living condition could be way different than this beyond the surface. You feel me? Like fuck
beyond the
you doing,
surface.
Yo, I was watching
Tighten this up, Jet.
I seen something on TikTok, and the nigga was like, "Man, my man, I let my man use the bathroom at my house. He's about to go on a date. He said he wanted to use the bathroom to avoid basically like him being out and he got his bathroom. He's like, before I go on a date, let me go and get right. So you're like, man, yeah, come on, go ahead. He said, I guess the restaurant wasn't far from the nigga, his homeboy house. He come over there. He said, man, nigga use my bathroom. He said, I go to use the bathroom. He said, there's fucking ass debris on my
ass debris.
And he said, ass debris on my feet. He said, he take the picture. He said, man, I take the picture of the shit and send it to him. He said he must have been so into the date he ain't paid a picture no mind. He come back to the crib after the date, and he was like, yo, he said, yo, you ain't see my message. He like, no, he said, no, I ain't see your message. He was like, look at this shit. He said, damn, what's this? He was like, that's your ass. On the fucking seat, man. Clean that shit up.
Look like you just shaved and put your shit
You
in.
know the nigga gonna say, no, it ain't me. He said, nigga, I clean my shit. Who the fuck else would he say? Well, who the fuck else?
Nah, you doing dumb, man. You standing up wiping your ass and
That's
shit,
man.
man.
You a dirty dude to leave ass
You
debris
ain't
on
supposed to get up until everything gone. You don't see nothing
Bro,
on that paper,
I take my time.
Listen,
We
man.
talk about that, but my whole thing is now we're talking about your awareness.
Yeah.
So now, yo, you just did you even wash your hands? Because
Yeah.
the first
You
thing
wash
you
your
should
body.
do was go look at the toilet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, did I leave some streaks in there?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
what's going
naturally
on?
looking to see.
What the fuck?
I damn near check to see what color it is to make sure I'm straight. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Real shit. Like, all right, green.
Man, you got blood in your stool,
You know
man.
what I mean?
You gotta
Something
go to
right.
ER.
You might have had some
You
big
gotta
juice
go
and
to ER,
forgot.
man.
Oh, dog.
Yo, you gotta go to ER, man. No,
Yeah,
that's
real
real
shit.
shit. That might just be his awareness was on 57.
Shit, it's
No,
about
that's no
20,
bullshit.
23.
Nah, but I'm very conscious of for my space, but at the same time, when you go to somebody else shit too, like how you leave it is my opinion.
Yeah.
Like how you leave that shit is like, yo, don't go on somebody's shit and then not.
I'm
Make
damn
sure
near the
that-
same way. Because I don't even want to leave a nigga be talking about
you
me
in a
like
group chat,
yeah, yo, man, something
You this dirty
Nope.
motherfucker.
Luckily, we ain't no group chat niggas. It'll be the evidence will be there. Like
They gonna hit you.
that's one thing I commend. Like we don't even be on the group chat shit. We might on some laugh, funny meme real fast and out. All that discussing what's going on. We don't do none of that shit. You feel me?
All that you can't believe, type
Yeah,
shit.
like yo,
You
guess
can't
what?
believe-
We don't be doing that shit. And I be saying that ain't no shun to niggas who do it. You know what I
No,
mean? Some
fuck
niggas
that.
just bond
No,
like that.
no, fuck that. It is shun.
No, I'm saying
It
cause
is
some,
shun.
no, but listen, some niggas
No.
they might don't. And I'm talking about not what they talking about. I'm just saying having a chat. You know, a group. Some niggas
Oh,
just
right.
bond. They can't get to each other all the time. You know, they just have a little
Oh, I
power.
thought you were
Out.
saying out and a nigga in the group.
Oh
chat.
no! I ain't. You know, we ain't never been on that type
Nah,
of
that
time.
shit
like,
corny, man.
Yeah, we really don't.
It's almost like talking behind somebody's back.
No, it is.
It is. It really
It
is.
is talk about a nigga back. Nah, man.
Nigga might got separate chats, which you not in and all
Like,
type
that
of
shit
shit.
fun,
Like,
man.
yeah, we never just got into it. Like, we kind of all just hit each other. One nigga be so busy, we don't even be
Yeah.
thinking. We ain't got time for that shit. You feel me? If we doing it in person pause, and we chopping it up, catching up, and back to what we was doing. You know what I
The
mean?
only group chat we did have was when it was the whole gang. When it was because more so was women in there too, like home.
Oh yeah. But that's different.
And that was on that.
That really
trip.
started as a trip and just
Yeah.
kept being funny. So we just kept, you know what I mean, rolling it out. But everybody know me. They know I don't even be liking the chats and shit. So I barely respond.
I got group chats with like people they don't see every day. That's
Yeah.
like college.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
Over
I
there.
have them. It's just not a thing for me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I got some of my young niggas. They might send me some funny shit, or they might want to rap to me about some shit that might have
Yeah.
took place in their life. And it be that type of time. Maybe a couple chicks that I know. But it all probably started from something. It wasn't like a let's just gossip and rap about a bunch of shit and be dropping shit in
So
the
we
chat.
the
and all
old
that.
heads now.
Yeah.
So we the old heads now.
Damn.
We the old heads.
We
Do you
dead.
find yourself? You find like the young ones. They'll come to you and ask you about certain things, or they'll bring something to your attention. Do you find more of that now?
You saying like life, or you saying like?
Just in general, of course, business, life. Because I look at it how it's a testament to you and how you move.
Yeah.
But it's always interesting to me of how people perceive you,
Yeah.
of you having shit figured out.
Yeah.
You might not even know how you got it figured out, but you don't know how you
your
did
mind-
have it figured out.
Exactly. Yeah, they come to me. I'm thinking, well, shit, I ain't gonna lie, all ages. I was about to say most of them I got like a 10-year gap on, but
Yeah.
a lot of the ones that come to me often is the ones that's like one in the business, two, they around me a lot, and some people, some guys, damn, they be my age or older that just rap. It
I
just
got some older dudes that be
it don't even be they come to me. It kind of just I
naturally
guess
happen.
nigga feel like I be asking like, what make you feel like me of all people?
Because they
be
can see
like,
you eye to eye.
oh, so
You
true.
understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
more of that when you get people our age or a little bit older.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
or you'll have some people who just
Yeah.
really missing that link.
Yeah. Or
You know,
they just
we
needed
grew
to
up
get
fast.
something. I can't say shit around y'all.
Yeah,
Needed
you
an
said a whole
outlet.
bunch of
I
shit.
was. I
I've
almost
been
said
wanting to
everything.
be like,
I was like, yo, I don't even. It was like on my mind. I said, man, I ain't about to say nothing. They need an outlet. Let's say that. You know what I mean?
all right, no
And
bullshit.
then sometimes it happens in that moment, and it be like, for the most part, yeah, people who around got like a 10-year gap on me. All my young homeboys that be like, it could be something with the business, it could be something with women,
Just life.
just life. But it's honorable to have
About to
that.
say it, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
When they come to me and just want to talk or like, let me get this off my chest or yo, can we link? And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Kind of is a reminder of you going in the right direction
For
too.
sure, yeah.
Because it's showing you like, all right, you moving the way you supposed to be moving to where somebody notices it. It's always just eye opening to me the things that people do notice that you like. It's just regular to me. Yo,
Yeah.
You notice how you like this nigga today called me bougie. What you talking about?
Bougie, yeah.
Yeah, what are you
Oh,
talking about?
we get that all the time.
Y'all niggas is bougie, but they're my bougie friends.
But see-
I'm straight to churches. I don't know nothing about none of this, yo. And I love every ounce.
I'm literally a project nigga, but I never go out my way to tell you that it has to be that. Because it don't do shit. If I told you where I was
Right.
from, you couldn't
Yeah.
determine who I was.
But
If it was good or bad, I mean to cut you off. If it was good or bad, I can't really. If people like, yo, where you from? I'm gonna tell you it don't really matter because they ain't with me right now. So
But you from Baltimore though.
yeah.
But y'all demographic, even though y'all from the streets and all that from Baltimore,
Yeah.
y'all like in another. Y'all like what you call them? The aristocrats. I ain't high. You're the aristocrat
Like
shit.
them on my stomach.
All right. The aristocrats.
Yeah.
Remember the black people had the aristocrats?
Yeah.
The rich
Yeah,
black
yeah,
folks?
yeah,
They was
yeah.
with the niggas, but they was the uppity niggas.
Harlem Renaissance.
Uppies.
What's the word that women always fuck up?
Upper echelon.
Nah.
You said
Metrosexual.
Oh yeah.
Metrosexual.
I don't even think it's none of
Nah,
that
ain't
shit.
no metrosexual.
But metrosexual, you know, metrosexual.
Oh,
is
then you
people
care
that-
about yourself, your look, and your.
No, your culture.
Okay.
That's what metro. But it's always because I was called that before. I was like, yo, do you even know the definition of that? Like, because they were using it in the space where
They use
you're a pretty
buzzwords.
boy.
I don't be-
Yeah. But that's not what metrosexual means. Like metrosexual, you're like a cultured person.
Culture.
So when you look at Baltimore and you look at where we from, like the things that we into was a maturation stage. It was like, all right, you gradually wanted to see more. You gradually. That's how I got into different shit. Like you don't just wake up and be like, oh shit, I'm in the finals.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Oh shit, I like book or whatever it is. Oh, I like art. You just start seeing shit outside of your neighborhood or outside of the norm and be like, yo, that shit cool, man. I fuck with that. That shit cool.
It's that, but it's also the only difference between us and we not what you used to seeing. One, two, it's not really. It is that I'm not to take away from you, but I'm saying we became more curious about what's outside of our norm.
Yeah.
You feel me? So a lot of our stuff comes from traveling and being able to see more. So everything that we do is new to a person who's used to a certain thing. You feel me? So
And both of y'all went to college too, right?
yeah, he
So
finished. I only went for 2
But
years.
they even I wish I would have had that 1 year just to go. You know,
Yeah.
People that just
you need it. It helps you get to y'all level y'all at. Like I
Yeah,
can tell
but-
what I'm missing.
The travel, but go ahead.
Oh, I was supposed to say even it don't even have to be that. Experience is an experience. You can go to college and get a better. I'm sorry, you can go to jail and get a better experience on life than college. You feel me? Because you still have to go to two places to meet new people and learn new things. You feel me? So let's just say, God forbid, you was I'm saying God forbid going to jail. Well, let's just say you was a sloppy, careless nigga when it came to your surroundings. Jail will make you tighten the fuck up because you got to share this space with everybody. So you might come back home, you more neat, you more precise, you understand your
I tell
environment.
you sit down and piss.
You know what I mean? Anything, but you see,
Bullshit.
you see the world differently as we would. You feel me? So your encounters with other men might be different when it comes. I don't know funny shit, but just a respect level. Like I haven't had that full experience, but I could just tell how I go. When you in jail, you can spot the type of men that exist because you forced to be a man in there. You don't have either you're a coward, you like boys or whatever, but you can spot whatever the type of niggas. All of them exist in this one place. Same as college, you feel me? Like we hood niggas going to college. So when I went to college, they looking at me like it's like a thing where in the hood I'm too much of this to be fully hood, but in the college I'm too hood to be fully a college nigga. You feel? So it's like I don't have no middle ground.
How y'all track that though? Because that's what y'all all on. You're all in between.
We could fit in any room. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and if for us it ain't a turn on and off thing, it's just who we is. That way, my older homeboy used to be like, keep it on, so you ain't gotta turn it off. Like, whatever environment you in should prone you to be who you are. Like, even if you in an environment that you normally wouldn't be in, conduct yourself as you would anywhere else, because they gotta know that it exists. You feel me? So they looking at the shit like. Nigga might call me a bougie nigga, whatever, but they ain't gonna test me. I don't know gangster shit, but I have that same respect as any other man, no matter what you into in life. If you in the streets, if you in the whatever the fuck it may be, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if you was a painter. You still a man, and that's the foundation of everything. That's the foundation of what everybody else trying to be. Whether you consider yourself a gangster, a thug, a killer, dealer, whatever. Everybody yearning to be what a man is on that. Everybody need that same respect amongst one another. You an athlete, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I mean, it's just honestly, it's easy and it's easier and it's less expensive to be yourself. So
100%.
once you always in the space to where I'm just being organically me. Like it just so happened that y'all fuck with that.
And a lot of niggas truthfully admire. A lot of niggas envy it, which I always say is partially admiration because they can't be that. But Go ahead.
No. It's the phone was ringing. I needed you to.
Oh,
Let me
shit.
just.
My bad.
Let me hang it up. And you can go ahead.
I was saying a lot of niggas, a lot of people admire. I'm gonna say a lot of niggas. We're speaking on guys. A lot of men admire it because they deep down. I won't say want to be it, but when you okay with being yourself, it's cool. Like I was talking about Kanye. Kanye carry himself like he do, but he ain't no sucker. He a nigga that probably can't fight, but he gonna fight you to the death.
Yeah.
To make you respect him. You feel me? So that's how I see it.
Yeah, no, that is real. Just organically being yourself, and a lot of it do come from the admiration side, to where it's like, yo, how can I do that?
Right.
Not you may know how to do that, but you don't know how to do that and be comfortable with it.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like, yo, at some point that shit we don't come out in the wash, won't come out in the rinse. That ain't really you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that ain't either it's the men around you that's gonna call it out, because you can't fake it for so long, or the women are gonna call it out. It's like,
and they the ones that really know it. They see it all.
They're gonna bring that shit about you. Like,
but there's a thing, right? Like, it's so crazy because society is still high school right now.
Yeah.
I think society is always gonna be high school. But I say that to say all that shit that was important in high school still matter now. Like, you get frowned upon for not looking like everybody else.
Yeah.
Think about all the shit we was doing before it was cool. When everybody was still wearing big clothes, they was saying we dressed like white boys. 2 years later, the whole school, every school dressing, you know what I mean? Not to say we fully started it, but we played a major part
Definitely
of it.
a part of it.
So it's like, us knowing that and having that confidence to do so, that's how society works. That's what shifts the paradigm for real. So it's like, I don't know if it's the right word, but it sounds good.
No,
you feel me? But,
right context.
but it's really like, you feel me? That's how the world go, and that's why we admire for it. And then once we see that praise come from niggas who hired in the guys who got whatever to say, it changed their perspective. Like, man, if you talking to your older homie, man, why nigga dressed like that? Like, man, that shit fly. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
What
Nigga
type
might
shit
be
you
like,
want?
yeah, that shit is
Because
fly.
he was fishing.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
know
what
how to
niggas
organically
do.
be yourself. To be honest with you, I was in a space to where, especially when you growing up, the impressionable years, I got to, even when I got older, you get to a space to where you had to get comfortable with being comfortable.
For sure.
So, like, let's say, for example, this is me a small example. Let's say we come into a cookout. We like champagne. So you got to get comfortable with, yo, instead of us getting shit that you know that they going to drink, yo, let's get 2 bottles of champagne.
Right.
You don't want to come to the space looking like that you trying to updo somebody or look at these bougie. Bougie is really a compliment.
It is. Great compliment.
I got to a space of where, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I know yo gonna have a cigar when he in here. Yo, I know he going, I don't eat that, bro. I had to get comfortable with being comfortable with that. So it's not like it just happens organically. A person to tell you that. Well, no, it does happen organically, but it's something that you grow into. It's like, yo, I'm just
you grow to accept it.
Yo, I'm me, because that's really the restraint that people have with being organically you is how everybody else is going to perceive it. And you gotta have that, man. Fuck that shit, nigga. I'm me. This fly shit. I spent $400 on this just to be like, nigga, you ain't up on this. Like, that's just how it is. But yo,
I didn't. Or I spent it. Or I didn't. Or I may have spent what you spent to look like everybody else.
Right.
But I told a nigga one time, I was just talking about this too. I remember a nigga around my way was like, man, you know, you be on some different shit. You don't do this and the third. Right. I said, you know the difference between me and you? If two niggas came to rob us, they gonna take your shit because they know identify what you got on.
Right.
My shit may be more than yours, but to them it's like, I don't know what the fuck that is. I ain't bullshit. Got shit. Yeah. They gonna leave me be.
Yeah.
Self-preservation, my nigga. But I'm gonna come get one.
Oh,
I want to hear it.
Nah, hell no. Yeah, yo, 2025, man. Season 2. I'm excited. We're getting the wind behind our wings. What my man said, wind behind your wings, partner.
Go out in the blaze if you have to. Otherwise, you ain't shit.
Might as well be dead your damn self. Trying to tell me I ain't shit. I tell your mama you ain't shit. Yo, 2025. Diddy.
That's a whole nother thing. Like, I ain't gonna lie, we could go there. This is our topic. No, overall. I would say who was your favorite movie villain? It could be black. It could be any movie. It don't have to be just black. Or I'm gonna say top 3 favorite movie villains.
So when I look into them, like some of the shit,
And I want to get clarity on what I mean.
mm,
I say the movie. You know, the villain supposed to be the bad guy, but the
Right.
nigga was such a good bad guy. He was just as notable,
everybody's
powerful
favorite.
as the.
that's what I'm about
Hero.
to say. That's
Yeah.
what you get to a point to where
Both of
you
the
want to
villains.
turn the movie off.
Okay, that's another side, but I'm saying he was such a. Okay, so I'm gonna give you mine. I'm gonna see if you get the context of it. So I'm gonna say definitely not even in no order, but I'm gonna just go with Bishop for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember T.I.'s name on Takers. T.I. And then I wanna go. Hold on. That's a careful one. I was about to say Rob De Niro and Heat. But that's not who I want. But I'm just giving you context of where I'm going with it. Like the villain was just as good as the hero. Bane is another one.
Bang.
Yeah.
So we on the
I
same
don't
page.
mention Bane.
I'm
yeah.
saying the villain is that good that you want to turn the movie off before he die.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you don't want him to
You know
go.
what I mean?
Okay,
You don't
okay.
want him to go. I'm like,
Unless you sound like he pissing you off. Like
oh
a
no,
Tariq
which
or
is
somebody.
that can still be a part of it, but
Yeah,
nah,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying yo, the villain is that good.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
fuck, I gotta turn this shit off.
They about to kill Cuz.
Yeah,
I feel
like,
like 5 now.
Bishop is
5.
definitely one of them. Like you knew, Sue Surf said that in the line. Like yo, I ain't think Bishop meant that. He ain't mean to kill. He ain't mean to kill Raheem.
He didn't.
He didn't mean to kill. That was his man. But he was
Yeah.
crudball shit. He went to the
Yeah.
funeral and all that shit. Like,
I'm gonna say 5. My last one, I said 4. I said 4 already. I'm gonna say my 5th one, and I'm gonna let you go. It's not a movie. It's a TV show, but Man Boy.
how about you?
Oh,
Man Boy is like, yeah. Man Boy is a
love
nigga.
this character.
Man
Yeah,
Boy is
yeah.
the type of nigga that a person like. I heard nigga was it FBG Butter. He was saying that King Von was his favorite op.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you niggas down there to kill each other.
Yeah,
He's like, that's
yeah.
my favorite op.
Yeah.
Man Boy is somebody I can say like him and Leon is almost like y'all could be best friends.
Yeah. You
If
mean
it wasn't for the drugs and killing.
Leon or
Leon, Man Boy and Leon could be best. You know they didn't like each other.
I know. I felt like that with Saint and Man Boy.
Saint kind of already had the respect for him. He already knew
Right.
how to play him.
Yeah.
Leon, like, I really just don't fuck with this
with him.
nigga
Yeah.
at all.
He get on my nerves.
Saint went to school with him.
Yeah.
Leon was like, yo, he really, like,
Yeah. This is how we
like he's really trying to
take him
kill
out.
yo.
Yeah,
He got
yeah.
his bitch in there, giving head over there with the ABCs. It was a whole bunch of shit going on,
Yeah.
but you could see it like at some point it was like,
Yeah.
nigga, I fuck with you, but I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely with you on Man Boy. I believe Bishop is definitely, it's a hands down.
Yeah.
Bishop is hands down. At the end, Q don't let me go. Hurt.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Almost got to turn it off when
Yeah,
Bishop
yeah,
gone,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because he ain't mean that with Raheem, but you did what you did. Damn, I just had. Damn, that was a good one, bro.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Takers, T.I. and Takers. Is
Yeah, I
actually
can't
a good
remember his
one.
name. It was
I can't remember his name.
it was something I forgot.
What the fuck? And I'm looking at
It
the
was a
movies
big
right
name.
now, and I just had one too, and it was a classic. It wasn't Goodfellas. It wasn't Mobsters.
I'm
Wasn't
tripping off
Casino.
y'all villains. Y'all ain't named nobody yet.
That you go?
Yeah.
Well,
y'all
you
ain't-
go.
Nino Brown. Listen, even though he was an asshole in the movie, everybody wanted to be him. He was paid. He came from nothing to something. Took the whole hood. Doughboy from
I don't think Doughboy was a villain.
was the villain. He was the villain in the family. His mother even shunned him away.
Yeah, but he
She
didn't
blamed
say
him for the
nothing.
murder.
I saw like the character plot, like
Yeah, he ain't do nothing villainish. Like he ain't do nothing villainish.
because I see. Well, I can't even say that, but
I'm
I
just
see
thinking the bad guy, the antagonist of the movie.
Yeah, I see your parallel though, because it could be him and Cuba Gooding Jr.'s character.
Mhm.
I forget his name. I'm sorry. Trey.
I think his brother would be the person he's
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm
why it's
saying.
in the family. Yeah,
The
yeah,
family.
yeah,
He was the
yeah.
villain of the family, even though he was a good guy to us. He still was the reason why his brother got killed to his mother. You know what I mean? That's a little
I
bigger
get
deal.
you
All right,
that.
so that's
I get
that
you
one.
that.
Then
Yeah.
I said, that's what else we name now? Oh, you got the one dude right there, my man Ray Liotta from Goodfellas.
Henry.
Was a piece of shit, but
He
I
was
love this
supposed to be a
character.
hero though. He turned.
But he was a
hero
rat.
turned
That's
villain.
what. Yeah, that's what killed. That's what.
He
That's
was a
what.
rat.
To
He was a
me
villain in the
really-
movie.
But he was hero turned villain. I feel like.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
he was one of those characters that developed. He could have went either
You guys
way.
Looking around and shit.
Right. Yeah, it is.
But I looked at
You
that, I
gotta
seen
look
that
over
joint.
Mhm.
So that's 3. What's another black Oh yeah, Debo. Love Debo. You know what I'm saying?
Debo was a
Debo
Debo was
the
a
villain.
soft. That's a softer side to it.
Um,
Debo was. I just don't like bullies too. Like I
Yeah,
don't fuck
yeah,
with bullies
yeah,
at
yeah.
all. So I guess he played the shit out of that character.
Yeah, he played the shit out to where though you can't identify him by nothing else.
I'm not gonna left field, but it's funny. But it still makes sense. Shit, what's my? I always mix the movies up. I don't know if it was 5 Heartbeats or what's the other one? The
Temptations. Yeah.
Ain't nobody come to see you.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
I was about to say that. David Ruffin.
David Ruffin.
Y'all can't do me like
Yeah.
this. The voices, him and Eddie,
Yeah,
Eddie
yeah,
Kendrick,
yeah.
Eddie Andrews, man.
Yeah. Damn, yo, like 2 more. I feel like it's a no. I was about to say like it's a
Oh, shit.
basketball one, but
Poe and
Rico.
Rico and motherfucking what's his name?
I think he will be people's favorite villain.
Yeah, niggas
Shit,
love
just
him.
in real life.
I
Yeah,
give
real
you-
life.
yeah,
They
I
love
can
that
give you-
nigga.
I can give you that.
I can left field when we used to talk about real villains of the movie. Like we'll say Yvette was the real villain of Baby Boy.
Yvette?
Fuck yeah, she was a real villain to me.
That's like
I think you talked about this last
Yeah,
season.
we did. Like,
Yeah,
That's
the
more
villain.
like a
Yeah.
psychological.
Y'all should go
like,
back
when
and
you
watch
think
that.
about
who
it.
isn't really the
Yeah.
That's a whole nother
Yeah,
segment
that's a
right
whole
there.
nother deep-
Because
dive.
what you could say her on the surface is Snoop because he was still funny, ignorant as a motherfucker, but he was still a
Yeah.
likable character on the
Same
show.
thing in The Wire, Snoop and Chris. Those two was
Yeah.
villains. Niggas love them.
Yeah.
They turned the show up. Marlo, yeah.
You couldn't deny Marlo.
Yeah.
Like,
Mo was psychopath.
yeah,
You know,
but it was
like-
like to see it's something about seeing the yin and yang or the I'm gonna say yin and yang for lack of better words, but
Mm-hmm.
the opposites of each other. You know what I mean? I don't know. Well, shit. I guess it was Avon.
Shit, everybody's villain in
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
yeah.
everybody was the villain in that
I
film.
think this was everybody's villain.
They was all the villain to someone else.
To someone.
Omar.
Training
Definitely
Day.
Omar. Training Day?
Training
Yeah.
Day, yeah.
That was everybody's
Yeah.
favorite villain, man.
Yeah.
You almost want to see him make it to the meeting.
Yeah.
He did a lot of crunk. He did a
He
lot of
definitely wanted to get that
crunk
money
shit.
to the
He
meeting.
definitely wanted him to get to the meeting.
Yeah, it was like, come on, just get the money up. At least you can survive. Man.
Yeah.
You could say Scarface.
Scarface.
That's
Yeah,
kind of like
Associate.
hero, but there was some heroism in it.
I feel like when you like you could not only, but I feel like it's easier to name the villain when you can recognize the hero.
Right.
But if he was a better hero, if he was a better villain than he was a hero, it's like damn. You know.
So now I kind of think like the villain that you had an understanding for.
Mm-hmm.
Think about a villain or somebody who was the antagonist that you had an understanding for.
Mhm.
That I feel like that got a bad rap. Like Joker,
Oh,
Denzel in
Clockers,
Fences.
my man. What's his name in Clockers?
Malik,
What's his name?
Not Malik Yoga.
What's his name?
Makai Pfeiffer.
Makai Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Remember, you ever watch Clockers?
Mhm.
Remember, they made him like he was the bad guy. He was really just trying
But
to
he
get
really wasn't. Like he wasn't.
But he was, but he
father
fucked Shorty
took.
life up. Remember,
Really?
Shorty he caught the body. He killed Earl over.
He took it from him. He stole. It wasn't his fault.
Remember when he killed Earl?
He stole. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ice,
but
Ice. Uncle.
he-
No, he wasn't Uncle Ice. But
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what
I
you're talking
gotta
about.
watch that again as a.
You gotta watch
Clockers?
Clockers now,
I
yo.
turned it
Fuck with
back
the
on.
U's. Kept drinking
Yeah.
U's.
No, I know, I remember, but you know how you see a movie when you're younger and then you see it
While you're an adult.
older, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I was
crazy
older than y'all,
Delroy
so-
Lindo was like one of my favorite, like OG characters. Like I love the male roles he take on. You feel me? Like he always been like an OG.
He was a villain and what's the name I ain't fuck with him. First time felon.
Damn, I gotta watch
Fuck
that
with
again
him
too.
in
I
that,
gotta watch
man.
that again too.
Nobody, you seen? You never see it?
Yeah, but who you
With
talking
Omar
That's
Epps.
what Omar
Yeah,
Epps,
with the
was
nigga
it
from
Tretch?
Tretch.
Yeah, Tretch.
Yeah, the CO.
Yeah.
The CO.
Tretch was
He
the
played
CO?
the CO.
Oh no,
Nah.
Delroy Lindo.
Yeah, he played the CO.
Oh yeah, Delroy Lindo.
I ain't
yeah.
fuck with Joe, and then Tretch wound up knocking him out, and then now he basically was antagonizing him, and now he went back to jail instead of the boot
Damn, I
camp.
want to watch that again, yo.
That was a
I
good
got
movie.
that in here.
Remember when he shot the nigga up? He was like, "Hey yo, don't I know you?"
Yeah.
He was like, "Nah, nigga."
What's up, Pokey?
Fuck!
What's up, Pokey? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I
I
gotta
know
watch
that
that
nigga.
again, yo.
Imagine you get rocked to sleep like that, nigga just ride past your house, broad daylight. Like,
What's up, Pokey? The 2 times. Like, how you
Yeah.
not? Well, how you tell like that and you just sitting there like it was?
That was his man, right?
No, that wasn't his man.
He
You know
got
what I'm
somebody
saying?
locked
He
up.
was talking to somebody on a porch or
He
something.
was talking to Omar Epps on the point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. The other guy. Damn. Yeah. I remember
Nigga kept
somebody
coming
told
around,
us.
book together.
Yeah, I remember
He
somebody.
told.
Oh, yeah, right.
He said, man, I saw
right.
some shit in there.
Yeah.
So I had to get the fuck
Yeah.
out because he couldn't go. He couldn't go to the boot camp because he had priors.
Okay.
He was this was his first felony.
Yeah.
So yeah, when he first came home, and he was like, when he rolled past and he was on the bike, "What's up, Pookie?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "You know that motherfucker? I don't know who the fuck that is." Then they went out again and was outside of the truck.
Yeah.
"What's up, Pookie?" "All right." And they came back around and smoked him. Fired off on him.
I remember that part, but I gotta watch the
You
whole
saw
thing.
something?
I remember niggas carrying the log and shit. Pause. Niggas.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's
shit.
a classic, man.
Yeah.
That's a classic movie. But yeah, we can go forever on it. But we always got to throw a movie.
I was thinking
That was a
saying, I
goodie,
said,
bro.
yeah,
That was a
we
good.
had
Now I'm gonna be
piled up.
thinking about that.
Yeah,
now I'm gonna
yeah.
come back. I'm gonna come back next week like, oh no,
Yeah.
we got Now nigga really gonna start dissecting everything, man. Yeah, 2025, man. We very excited for 2025. You know, of course, make sure y'all go subscribe to the page, Reserve Lunch Table on YouTube. Follow us. We appreciate the support we got from y'all. You know, we get a lot of DMs. We get a lot of people that talk to us about how fun and how much they enjoy seeing us have fun and just regular conversation.
Chemistry.
Yeah, the chemistry. But again, Pat, we'll definitely be keeping his seat here.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just get you under the weather. But 2025, you know, we looking forward to doing a lot of collabs with people where it makes sense. You know, where it's just the conversation is just being had.
Yeah, we gonna bring more of the culture to the couch.
Yeah,
Or we might even be going to the couch.
table.
You feel me? But we just wanna
Bring some to-goes to the table.
Yeah. Definitely.
Some to-go plates to the table.
Yeah. But just bring more light to everything that's going on in the city. Things that we take a liking to, dealing with like minds and people who want to have this conversation like we do, or join in on this conversation. I'm sorry. So be on the lookout for that, man. A lot of your favorites in the city that you're gonna want to see. We plan to bring them apart, you know what I mean? So look forward to that for sure, man. It only gets better. Yeah, it's still gonna be funny. It's still gonna be interesting. So
a lot of people ask, "Yo, I'm kind of." You might not fit that vibe, man. That's just, you know what I mean? But anybody that we have on is somebody that, of course, that we fuck with, of course, has the same energy that we have, that fits with what we got going on. Then, you know, we might do something else that fits with, you know, anything outside of that. But, yeah, that's what 2025 is bringing us for season 2. A lot of different collabs where it makes sense. Making just expanding the brand. Making sure that y'all familiar with a lot of different people who are like-minded like us. Of course, more dope conversations, more fun. Then we do have something else coming up as well, to where we might have an event. Not even might. We're gonna have an event where it's gonna be a live conversation. Of course, we're gonna throw some dinner. You're gonna put our spin on it. You know, we like doing fly shit.
And also, y'all drop in the comments if there's anything that y'all think y'all want to see us do or partake in or talk about or whatever. Nothing too reckless, you know. If you've been a fan of the show, you kind of understand where we go with these things. So nothing too crazy, but we open to any suggestions or, you know, anything that y'all feel we might be missing or y'all think would be a good topic of conversation for us to elaborate on that fits what we discuss over here. So you're a part of this show too. This is your show too.
Yeah, this is definitely your show. Now, to make sure at the bottom, Philly, we're gonna put the Reserve Lunch Table at Gmail. So if you want to email us and send us some things, of course, the Instagram, that's probably the quickest way to get in touch with us. But if you want to send an email, we're gonna put all the tags on the bottom. Again, make sure y'all go like and subscribe and share, because that helps us with the algorithm. That helps us get to a place that where we need to be at to give y'all a better show. But yeah, it's all love. 2025. We still in the first quarter. Peace and blessings to everybody.